Good morning. Good morning. How's everybody doing? Timbo in the house. Good morning. Predator. Good morning. Robert. Good morning. I'm trying to get everything pulled up here. I'm still loading everything up here. Let's look at the news. Once I get everything put up here. Let's see here. Let's see if there's any news today. Any news today? Yeah, we have S&P Global Manufacturing PMI 945, and then ISM Manufacturing PMI jolts job openings at 10. Couple of speakers after that. Not much. Philosopher, good morning. Jan, good morning. Twitter. Let's get Twitter open. Let's see here. Probably same targets from yesterday. 62.50. Yeah, looks like it. 62.61. We already got that marked out. 62.70. Yeah, we got it marked out. All right, anything else we need to open up? Powell's at 9:30. Is he Maximus? I didn't see that on there. He is. I do see that now. Thank you, Maximus. I didn't see that. Good morning, Fish Lips. 726 on your radar. I mean, we still got that new week opening gap. Still got that new week opening gap down there. Good morning, Aussie Faye. York in the house. All right. I need to see if my if these take profit trader accounts are live. So 2346. 2346. 2964. And 7997. Let me disconnect this connection right quick. Chart's going to turn off for a second here. Got to sneeze. Hold on. Good morning. You can see the YouTube channel. I'm having a hard time with my internet this week. That's crazy. I have a short to go to 725, which is the main idea for target 1. Dr. M, I see. You got people wanting to buy the sales. What codes, Andy? They're all codes are MM. The trade or if you're looking for trade day, I got the link. The code's MM, but the link's at the top of the chat there. So you'll be surprised if it gets any higher. I don't know. I guess we'll see. All right. Let me get this copy trader set up here. Okay, what is this one? 4566. All right, 4566 7997. Trying to get these accounts set up here. Let's see, 964. Trying to set the copier up here. Uh, 3832, nope. 1934, nope. 4863, nope. 1706, nope. 2346, yep. Okay, I think I got the copier set up now. There's 4 of them on there. We'll hit run. That'll work. Okay. Jerome Powell speaking this morning. Yeah, we'll see. Now we've got 9 minutes until open here. I guess I may as well add. Yeah, I did. All right. We'll kind of see what happens at open. I will be taking the 15-second play, and we will be taking that across 4 accounts. So we'll see how she goes. Let's do a little test here just to make sure our orders are going on correctly. Yep. Looks good. So we'll see what happens. Good morning, Amelia. How you doing? Yeah, Jan, quite a bit of talkers today. We also had 9:45 news and 10 a.m. and then Powell's right at open there. So we'll try to be patient today. Look for a spot. We'll look for a spot here. I think I had a Bulenox eval that maybe reset. Guys, that trade day deal, I don't know if you guys saw, 40% off, no activation. That's a pretty smoking deal. And they, so 40% off, no activation. And they also now allow you to have 6 accounts. So it's around like $65 if you use code MM. All in for a 50K account, I think, something like that for Trade Day. And Trade Day is a great prop firm. They do have same day payouts, very, very similar to Take Profit Trader. So if you want to pick up an account, I got the link up at the top of the chat there. Also, My Funded Futures having a 50% off the Starter Plus and Expert account. Just one-time use, but still a great deal there. Use code MM for that. Tech T, good morning. Jose, how's it going? 24-hour a day, man. Yeah. Asia was all right, Jose. We made $200. We did hit the daily loss limit on one account, but it's all good. Good morning, Evo. No credit card payment. PayPal only. Is that right, XBT? I've never bought an account from them, so I don't know. I do plan on picking up 6 accounts. I'm going to full port. We're going to have the boat loaded with them on that. So we are going to have the boat loaded with them. But you're saying we can't use credit card? Well, how do we? So PayPal, I mean, PayPal's fine for me. They do offer Ninja Trader, Trade of 8, TradingView, Jigsaw. They have all the props. So it's $59. It's $59 all in for a 50K account. Let me see here. I don't mind paying with PayPal. Yeah, PayPal is speaking at the open. Let me see what they accept. Is this for international customers, I wonder? I have no idea. Good morning, Clarity. I'm trying to look now. PayPal and credit card using PayPal doesn't work for all countries, unfortunately. I got you, XBT. Yeah, I was looking to see here. Still a good deal, I think. Still a good deal. Let's see here. Oop. I'm checking it here. It's only 55 all in. If you pass the eval in a month, you have to pass. Yeah, of course. Of course, John. Yeah, you can use a credit card to pay here. It says debit or credit card right here, $59.40. So, yeah, I plan on passing it in. It's got a 30% consistency rule in the eval, so you do have to trade 7 days at 30%. So I plan on passing in 7. That's the plan, 7 to 10 days. But I'm going to load the boat on them. It's going to be. I was looking to add another prop firm, and I think that's who I'm going to add trade day. So, yeah, XBT, exactly. CT, good morning. Morning, Rob. Thank you, Andy. You demand. You demand. But yeah, you know, Andy, the code is always MM, except for Apex. Apex is myth. All right, we are going to take the 15-second opening range play today. I do have 450K accounts, so we are going to be copying across those accounts this morning. See how she goes. Jan, it's because they do move you to live, and because you can take out payouts day one. They want to see they don't want you to full port evals. They want you to trade the evals like normal. So that's the way I'm going to do it. Risk 400 for 400. Try to pass in 10 days. Try to pass in like at least 2 weeks. And then you can, go from there. So Trade Day is one of the trusted prop firms. We got about a minute and a half here until open. Hopefully we can take a W today. We're going 10 minis, which is $200 a point, risking 4.5 points. So that's around $900. It's about the risk I want to have on these 15-second plays. So risking around $900 for a potential, $2,000 to $3,000 play. That's what we got going on here. So we'll go ahead and get the 15-second loaded up. Let's get this thing loaded up. Get ready to go here. Good morning, Black Beauty. Stan in the house. Good morning. We may get stopped today. We do got Powell speaking at 9:30, but that's okay. Good morning, Zen. How you doing? All right, 30 seconds here until open. Morning, Rob. Let's see how this 15-second play goes today. Maybe she can make us some moolahs. Some moolahs. All right, here we go. This might be a hard one to get into today, guys. All right, I'm in. I hear a lot of beeping, so that's good. We're out. Let's go. Didn't make a ton of money on that, but some. Did go up 7 points. We end up taking basically 2.5, 3 points. So with 10 minis, it should be about $400. Should be about $400 on the other accounts. Yeah, $395. So 15-second opening range paying today. Perfect. This is one where, like, you know, it's one of those catch-22s where, like, if you had 15 minis and you just took 4 points, you make more money there. What do you make? 3 times 4 is 1,200. But, you know, the potential for it to go 15, 20, 30 points is what you're going for there. The potential for it to give you more points. That'll be the only trade we take on those accounts today. I'm only taking the 15-second opening range on those accounts, just so you know. That's all we're taking. Copier worked good there. I did hear a lot of so I thought maybe we were moving a little more. That was a difficult one to kind of get in, though. Yeah, ES is ripping up here. I still got in at the right spot. Man, that was a tricky one, though, to get in on. Like 7.5 points. Perfect. Can't ask for much better than that. All right. Let's get off this account now. Wiener, wiener, chicken Dina. That's right. You got to say Diener. Wiener. Pretty good, pretty good. ES pushing up here, 62.41. Anybody else catch the 15-second play there? Anybody else have the stones to take it? Yeah, we have 9:45 and 10 a.m. We have ISM. So I'm going to be careful. You should get a TPT 150K account today or a MyFunded Futures one. Coper, I would go with the MyFunded Futures because it's a little cheaper. Because you're going to get one for 50% off. You can go with the expert account with MyFunded Futures, or you can just get a starter plus, and it's going to be cheaper. So for my money, I'd probably go with MyFunded Futures first, just because you got that one-time use. So if you're only looking to pick up one account, I'd go with that. And I don't know how long this Take Private Trader sale is going to last. I have no clue. No clue how long it's going to last. So I'm going to pick up one of the MyFunded Futures accounts myself as well. I'm thinking about going with the expert, but I'm not sure. I'll probably just go with the starter plus, but thinking about going with the expert. Let me see. How much is the starter plus here? I'm not going to tell you guys what code I'm going to use. I'm using code MM. Code MM. You caught the opener 15 points, but you got a strat that you've been hitting 78. Oh, dang, Jamie. Jamie, stop gatekeeping on me. Stop gatekeeping. You got to share it, brother. You don't have to, but yeah, $63 today, 50% off for the 50K starter plus is not bad. I think I'm going to pick one up. Let's see here. Using the best code in the world. MM, of course. The best code in the world. Papa Powell for the win. Papa Powell. Got to get on the 5 second, Jamie. Dang. What up, Cicerod? How you doing? Good morning, Wayne. Man, I thought I was crazy from for being on the 15 seconds. He's saying I got to get on the 5 second. Holy cow. I got to get on the 5 second now. Dang. All right, if that's what you say, I'll start looking at the 5 second. I used to trade the 5 second, funny enough. The 5 second used to be my jam. It used to be my jam. It is no longer the jam. But it used to be. Nothing going on right now, guys. I'm not even really looking for a trade right now because of the speaker and the news at 9:45 and 10. I think it makes more sense just to be patient here. Let's wait. So let's see what happens here. Just depends on where a couple of EMAs are at in its discretionary. Nice. All right, let's see if I can find. Trying to go ahead and buy this My Funded Futures account. Gotta find the card. Got to find the card. Oh, is that it? I thought they sent me a new card. Oh, it's... We'll see. How's My Funded Futures going to do the same day payout if you still need to trade for 5 days? It's not a same day pay. So you get paid the same day you request. It's within minutes. But it's not necessarily like you still have to pay. You still have to trade 5 days. You just get paid the same day that you request it, but you still have to trade the 5 days, $100 days. All right, let's see if we can get this thing to go through on the first try. You know, sometimes it can be a little finicky here. Chop, chop, barcode, barcode, chop, chop. Did you reach my bonus? I did, Stan. Thank you, guys. It says same day payout in the promo. Yeah, it's just meaning that you're going to get paid out the same day. That's all. It's not, you know. All right. I'm not even paying attention to price right now, guys, because there's no point. Like, not taking a trade, you know, in this trash. Very, very tight range. Oh. See if this thing works. Sometimes it can be annoying with my funded futures trying to get stuff. Hey, worked on the first try. Let's go. Worked on the first try. Let's go. Yeah, that's what I'm doing, Jamie. Not doing anything. Or Jan. No point until some news hits. Unfortunately, you have to go to work for a bit in the real world. That's all right, Jamie. I don't think you're going to miss much. I got to make a decision today whether I'm going to fly out to Boston or not. You know, my best friend's mom passed away, so I'm trying to decide where I'm going to go out there and, you know, spread the methodical love, make them feel better. As best I can, anyway. So, got to decide. If we do decide to go, we'll leave out today and go. Black Beauty says, go do it. Yeah, no, you're not wrong. I mean, that's the thing. His mom was 96. You know, it doesn't make it any less painful, I don't think. You know, even if your mom lived a nice long life. But, you know. Thank you, Timbo. I try to be. Of course, you know, he says don't come, but we don't listen to him. So, spread some wisdom. He's older than me, Idris. He's 60. He's 15 years older than me. But his mom lived, I mean, like, she lived to be 96. Her kids are already, like, you think, so he's the youngest and he's 60. I think the oldest is like 72, 73. Pour out some Chick-fil-A for her. Trade her on tilt. She would, she was not a fan of the Chick-fil-A. She was not a fan of the Chick-fil-A. I did realize something this morning. I don't even know her real name because he calls her Ma. And so I just called her Ma too. I didn't even know her real name. I thought about that this morning. I'm like, I've always called her Ma. I don't even know her real name. So she probably thought I was weird like that. But hey, that's just me. That's just how I am. So lots of boomers leaving now. Yeah. Back towards the lows here. We got news in 2 minutes. Oh, thanks, Jamie. Appreciate you. Timbo says Irene. Maybe. It is funny that you say Irene because that was actually my grandmother's name. Her name was Willie Irene. Yes, her dad named her Willie. Willie Irene was her name. And I reminded her quite often that her name was Willie. Good morning, full time. I would remind her quite often. What you talking about, Willie? What you talking about, Willie? Beatrice Carmichael. You the man. Did we get... let's see if they gave us that account yet. Disconnect and reconnect. Good morning, Francis. How you doing? News coming up, guys, in about 30 seconds. So if you're in a trade, you know, don't do it. Jamie said this is tempting. Potential 1 minute long here, maybe 30-second long as well, though. .30-second long maybe here, but right at news. Here's news. Yellow for the Lambo. Might take 30. I'm going to take this 30-second on my eval. A lot of wicks up here. We'll take it, see what happens. Should always full port? Yeah, it just depends. I'm not full port today, but you know. $10 seconds left. Let's see how it goes. I'm in. Stop to break even, kind of like 8:15. Yes, at the 42. Oh, thanks, full time. Appreciate you. Did the best I could. I mean, you know, it was fine. I enjoyed it. It was fine. Let me go ahead and put me a stop in here because just in case something's said that just bolts us down. We'll see. We did just create a swing on the 30-second here, so back above that swing, I am going break even. All right, now I'm going break even. I mean, you could not go break even here, but I think that it makes sense to go break even there. Yeah, I wanted it to. I wanted to go for those, but the exact same day, it's like, or the exact same idea is that if it creates the mechanical break even, I'm just going to take it. So. We created that mechanical break even, so I took it. It's fine. We did make $4. We did make $4, guys. I could potentially get back in here too with a better entry. It's the same entry. Still do think it goes. That's why I jumped back in, but we'll give it a chance here. Ha ha ha, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. What up, John? Yes, broke through the 42s, which until yesterday afternoon we were unable to get through all day. Up 152, 1850 to go. Let's go. You added in a little nervous? Let's go. I like it. I like it when it does that, where it just spikes up and hits your TP. Perfect. Spikes up and hits the TP. We'll take it. Previous day close. Is that the all-time high? There it is. Where's our London high? There's midnight. Let's mark a couple of these levels out here. 865, 870 potential push up here. 878. US dollar and Canadian dollar have leveled off. Max is over there knocked out. ES going to the moon here. Nasdaq probably about to follow suit. A65, yeah, I think that makes sense. ES at a pivot, Nasdaq at the VWAP here. Anybody taking this 15-minute opening range play here? Short. Your grandmother's 100th birthday was here. Was her death. 100 years old's crazy. I mean, like I told you, his mom was 96. $96. Let's go, John. Nice job. ES at the 50 now. I think we go up, Coper, personally. I don't see a reason to go down here, but, I mean, there's that gap below. News could change things, though. We got news in 7 minutes. Looks like it's going to push. I mean, you could get in a retest of 820. That's that 15-minute range, but it's a little scary. I might get in there and risk 10 points. I'm going to risk 10 points here. I'm going to go stop to break even above the high. And we'll target... I'll just target the pivot point. Why not? This is just a filler trade since I'm already green. Retest of the 15-minute opening range. Very similar to like an initial balance play that I would, you know, might make. So... You haven't seen Kid Poker in a while? Yeah, he's been in a couple of other streams. I've seen him in a couple of other streams. I've seen him in Cove Traders the other day. So, back above VWAP here. Back above 829. I'm going to go break even. Yeah, now. I'm going to break even now. I think I've given it enough time to kind of gather its strength it needs to go. Might get stopped, but we'll see. Was he ranting about being wrecked? Yeah, he was. He was like, market only goes up. Nice job. What up, Jim? YM's going crazy. We do have news. If there wasn't news coming up, I'd probably leave this at 10 points, but you did got a new 5-minute candle here in like 30 seconds as well. We might get stopped on this. Come on. Yeah, he has threatened to quit. Might get stopped here. I decided to give it a little more room. So... Rude. Rude. Come on, rip it up. Rip it up going into this news. For the last 5 years, you've been trading. Kid Poker threatens to quit all the time. Good old Kid Poker. I would like to be at break even before the news comes out, but I think above 835 here we expand quickly. That's why I was trying to give it a little more room here. I was kind of expecting it to go on that last push up, and it just didn't do it. Yeah, Kid Poker, he has a really good personality, a good sense of humor. Oh, it got me. I was trying to move the stop down. Trying to move the stop down, so we'll get back some profitos there. Not a nickname you take to prison. Kind of annoyed there, because I kind of have this feeling this thing's going to rip higher. I have a feeling it's going to just rip higher. Did I get that on like a hair second too late? Okay, there we are. All right, don't try this play, guys. There is news coming up. I'm going to be very aggressive here. Probably just get stopped. Oh, shit, I forgot that was... Gonna just give this a try here. I'm okay if it stops me out. I kind of have a feeling that it's just going to go to the moon here. But we'll see. Willing to risk this putting us in the red. We'll see. We got a minute until news. Well, Kid Poker has had payouts. I don't know if he's profitable, but he's had payouts for sure. The moon's on the other side of the earth. I don't know. Is it? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, he's had payouts. He just, I don't know if he's profitable, but he's definitely had payouts. At least some. We're back to kind of that 50% part of the range here. I want to just kind of see this hold and push up. If it doesn't, then we're probably going to go down to the 750s. We'll see. This could just be a huge wick lower. This is kind of a complete gamble here. We're just willing to risk it. Stop to break even here. Go, 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 go. Rip it. Brood. Brood. I guess we were up. Yeah, it was anticlimactic. I thought it would take us to the moon. It just didn't quite. How in the FFF did I just get stopped out at 782? I don't know. That's weird. You on micros, John? Yeah, that's weird, John, if you got stopped out. I agree. MQ had a big spike down. I'm going to try a little soup play here. This is just being very aggressive. So, you know. We left a little data wick here. So I'm just thinking if we sweep this wick, we can go back to the highs. I have not full time, so I don't know how to do it, but I've heard that you can. So we've had news come out there. Mancini says, today was a very straightforward day in the ES and work is done. 6250 target hit. Posted at 8 a.m. to 6250 to 27 was the range. We sold to 27. 42 reclaim 650. Protect gains now. Leave a lotto runner. Let's see here. All right, we're in. We might be out just as quick as we get in here. We might be. I'm going to kill that. I don't like the reaction that we had out of there. It might still go now, but I don't love the reaction. I was expecting it to be a little bit quicker, kind of a bounce there. ES not at the data low as well. Yeah, for sure, Jan. Yeah, you have to decide on your own whether you're getting in on those types of plays or not. It might go now. Just noticed that ES didn't take that wick yet, so it's kind of scared me. What up, Black Phoenix? Got a headache, but you're here? All right. Appreciate you. Very similar to yesterday then, huh, Jan? 55 points. It's about what we had yesterday. All right, we're going to wait for some sort of clear play here to take. I'm going to try to pull myself back from being so aggressive. Obviously, this entry was perfect, and I'm an idiot. That entry was perfect. I just felt like it should have bounced It should have bounced sooner. You didn't trade yesterday. Too much to do at work. Yeah, for sure. Yesterday was crappy. Yeah, Jan, yesterday was crappy. There was nothing until like 3 o'clock yesterday afternoon, really. Pulling back here. Maybe ES gets that wick now. I don't know. This might be another one of those days where it's just tough price action. Best to take what you can and get out. Cyril S. How am I doing? We're doing good. Hear about the Topstep news in the near future. The only available platform or connection for Topstep is going to be Topstep X. No, I didn't hear about that, but not that shocking, I guess. I don't know. Gold thinking about another run. Yeah, gold just grinded up. It's just grinded up. That's crazy. Yeah, Cobra, this is not great action by any means. Probably try to find one solid trade on my fundeds and call it a day. One solid trade idea. We can sling around some of these evals a little bit, but don't know what idea you want to have here. Yeah, that's the thing, Jan. It's like we'll find a spot maybe. If we don't find a spot by like 10:30, 11, then I'll probably just not take anything. Oh, I did activate my 25Ks, guys. So my 25K PA accounts from Apex, we did activate those. So you can see those 4. So now we're sitting at 11 accounts. We had 2 Tradeify accounts reset and then take profit. So we're trading all these on the copier. Yeah. So we'll see how she goes. Could try the fair value gap at 817. No. To me, that's too small. It's too small. Not obvious. When we do have the data wick up here, it may not even mean anything. It did not make a new high. I would not mind a pushback through the low. You do have this obvious wick here. You have this obvious wick here inside this fair value gap. Dun, 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 dun. The shitty thing about that right there, Sarah, is that, you know, for all this time they've been having the scaling thing on, you know, the micros to mini that was never fixed. And they kept saying like, oh, we're going to fix it. We're going to fix it. I'm assuming they never fixed that, right? We're going to fix it. We're going to fix it. And then they just never did. And I mean, I've said all along, it's like, that's one of the easiest things in the world to fix. They just didn't want to. Because it forces you to trade a mini. It forces you not to be able to trade micros and to just trade a mini. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you can only trade 2 micros on a funded account to start. It was a 1-to-1. So, yeah, that's annoying. That forces you to trade a mini. It's exactly what that does, which makes it much more likely you're going to blow the account, right? That's what it does. Yes, retesting the 6242 here. Kind of did a little peekaboo below. Did not take the data wick. Yeah, that's what I'm waiting on, John, to see how we react to the ES taking that wick. I was thinking that that might take Nasdaq down to 771 if ES does. And then maybe we get a push back up from there, but I don't know. ES is holding up there at VWAP for now. So for now, there is an SMT. I don't like using SMTs with the data wick, though, so I'm not going to consider that one. Copra shorts being getting slapped. Yeah, I'm trying. I mean, I don't know. Trying not to short, but at the same time, that might be the play, right? Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Sarah, which is crazy. Alert set and off to breakfast. I don't blame you, Timbo. I don't blame you one bit. And then look at that reaction there. ES ripping off the 6242. A pullback into the 800 would not be horrible here. Look at her go. Look at her go. $150K account funded below 15 is 300. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of funny. All right, above VWAP here. I might take a little pullback play here if we can get it. ES is at the 50 though. Very similar to kind of how we had what we had earlier on this push through. Average into this maybe off the 15-minute range. The 15-minute range play that, or the 15-minute, let's see here. Well, ES did just take the high though, so that is a little scary. Have equal highs up here. I was about to say, I think we get a big candle above here. I almost moved my take profit up. I almost moved it up there because I was thinking that it could just get a big candle there. But anyways, there was a large order. The price revisited that area again and started to go again. Yeah, it might have filled that up and then bounced. Got a paper trade going on. Your target is now 870. 900 on the last TP, 930. Probably goes. Yeah, Tech T, there's, I was just looking at the ES chart right there, and, you know, it took the high, so my thought process was like, thought Nasdaq would take the high, and I still think the draw is higher. I still think this is higher. probability to take the London at 865. But that being said, it was just an eval, so we're not, you know what I'm saying, it's just not too concerned with it there. Still think it goes. If we find another opportunity to get back in, we might. Is there a trend line? Let me look at the 5 minute. Too choppy. Maxie said, "What is that noise? I will bark." So we left a little gap here. Initial balance will be set in 13 minutes. Max said, "Take the long again." Maybe a pullback into the, I mean, actually, like my exact exit might be a good spot to look for another bounce. Actually, I guess 820 would be a good spot. Oh, you got your stop at 770. Whew. I mean, I think the push in 865 makes a lot of sense here. Your dog's still sleeping, Wayne. Didn't wake him up with the barks. That's good. He was dead asleep, and he just sprung up and ran to the window and started barking. I do think a pullback into like the 820 area would be a pretty good spot to long. I think. See if we get a dip into the 820 area. I'll take the long out of that area probably. Just look for 10 points. Anybody see why I'm picking the 820 area? Does anybody see? It may not get us. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. We're in. Anybody see why I picked 820? It's there if you look. Wick test. Let's go, Pine Tree. Pine Tree sees it. Just blew your eval. That sucks, Coper. But yeah, 5 minute wick test there. Breakfast on hold, says Timbo. But yeah, that's a 5 minute wick test there. We're going to go break even at 27. Because at that point, we don't expect it. It shouldn't come back. 26.50. Basically VWAP, so we'll go break even. Oh, no, 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 no. Yes, 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 yes. Do I take the... Nah, that 50 touch is not clean enough. Granny, no. That's right. There's the 50 touch. 50's got to save us. The 50's got to save us. The 50 touch is not very clean here. Now I'm long, Wayne. When you see these, when you see this green, then that means I'm long. Yes, 50% off, Sarah, is correct. Hit it up. Code MM's the best code. It is, in fact, the best code. I should probably give this more room, but too stubborn. We do also have a potential long setup up there as well if we get back above there with some momentum. I don't even know where the stop's supposed to be on the wick test. I have no idea. All right, it got us. Bastard. I tried. I gave it the old college try. Many people have told me it's the best code ever, Donald J. Trump. Wick test put in a 5-minute Harami, did it? Oh, it did. Dang it. Why didn't you tell me that, Pine Tree? All right, there we go. Pushing lower. Pine Tree, you can't tell me after it fails. Nice job, Robert. I would have switched to, maybe I would have switched short. Maybe, maybe not. All right, potential 1 minute long here. We did sweep the opening low there. I would have preferred us to sweep the 771. Max said the same thing. He would have preferred the sweep of 771. Oh, you don't like to say anything? Yeah, I mean, it's all good. I'm just kidding with you anyway. I did notice it, though. It closed right. I mean, I guess I did get... I mean, we were up like, you know, huge 4 or 5 points there. It almost got to my break even. I was going to take the break even at the VWAP at the, like, 26, 27 area. Just didn't get it. So... yeah, Tech T is definitely rough price action. I mean, we are in a pretty tight range here, 70 points. So it's definitely kind of a rough price action. Yeah, a little better than yesterday, but not much. Not much. We do at least have some movement. I mean, we did sweep some liquidity here. We are still delivering from a gap. I would kind of like the 771 to be swept, though. Doing the Take Profit Trader giveaway today? We probably will, Donovan. Hit the like button. Let's go. Appreciate you. Do have 2 gaps in the 1 minute. The 2 minute is bigger, but like, man, I don't know. Play it by ear. What up, CT? How you doing? Your TV's acting up. What's it doing over there? Oh, YouTube is acting up, not TV. I read that wrong. Oh, you have to hit the live button every couple of minutes. Ah, that sucks. I do think the 771 could be a little soup play here. Do I try it? I'm going to try it here. Could be just completely wrong, but I think it could be a little soup play. Initial balance sets in 3 minutes. Going to go break even at 780. The 5-minute or 15-minute initial balance. 5-minute opening or 15. I can't even talk. 15-minute opening range low. That's where we'll go break even. So, I don't even have that stuff marked out anymore, do I? Previous day high down there, 713 as well. Stopped out there. Good morning, Floki. How you doing? 740. Yeah, I mean, it does look that way. For sure. We have that new week opening gap down there, too. Guess I need to drag it over. There's the new week opening gap. What up, Dale? Let's go. All right, I'm going to chase here, guys. Don't do this, but, you know, hey, I'm an idiot, so I'm going to chase. Have a little fun, you know, why not? What's the worst that could happen? There we go. Rec City time, 1 hour doji. Yeah, the 5-day of 723. I got that marked out down. Oh, 713's marked out down there. If we get a nice bounce out of this area, then we'll kind of see how it plays. What's the worst that could happen? Famous last words. Yeah, exactly, Sierra. Oh. ES did sweep the data low there. That ES gap is still quite a ways down there. I wonder if we push through this. Or do we leave, or do we hold this SMT here? See what the 2-minute looks like here. We got 2 gaps on the 1 minute. It's not, now this, in my estimation, would be an A+ setup. If we get a nice big candle out of here. Yeah, ES is definitely stronger. Maybe a tank day. I mean, it could be. I don't know. Could be. I will take this on the funded accounts if we get a trigger. It'll be a long Copra if we close above this 2-minute. It's also a 30-second opportunity there as well. It kind of lines up in the same spot. ES did hit that 42 level there and is pushing. Yeah, 1 minute is a little, has two gaps. Needs to really close above on this candle here. I don't want it to close like super high above, but 785, 786 would be nice. And I might... Yeah, they're definitely out of sync, John. All right. Pretty big dump there. One more manipulation leg here. Might get a 1 minute setup. That's kind of a smaller risk. Or a 30-second setup. Yeah, it definitely bounced off the or below. Was that... Oh, initial balance was set there too. Damn it, I didn't even see that. No, wait. No, that's not. That's the 15 minute. This is initial balance low. Might want to go for that 713 level there. ES back to the 42 there. YM made new highs. Dang. YM's unstoppable. Only goes up. What about initial balance short here? I don't necessarily hate it. All right, I'm going to try it. I'm going to try an IB short here. We're below initial balance. It is low, but we're only looking for 10 points. I don't know. Wait a second here. I'm taking it off. ES is reclaiming the 42. So I'm taking it off. See if it would have worked. 48, let's see, was it 48.75? We would have needed 38.75 without hitting 58.75. I just didn't like that ES reclaimed the 42 right there. I wanted to see it hold below it. That might have kept me out of it. Let's see. Yeah, ES is holding up. Still down 800 Tech T. That sucks. Yeah, see, and like on these plays, I like an immediate reaction. We're not really getting that here. 58.75 would be the stop out. Yes, pushing back down here. Clearly, it's going to be a winner. There's the winner. That's all right. ES scared me on that one because it just reclaimed the 42, and I'm like, that's a squeeze level, right? What are you going to do? I mean, I would have taken a little heat on it, but stops 10 points. We took 6 points of heat. Thought process was correct. I just peeked over at ES and was like, I don't like that look. I don't like that look in the ES's eyes. So, used a little discretion, decided to take it off last second. Let's kind of see what happens here. That wick test around me paid really good. You did not capitalize like you should have. I didn't either. I lost money on it. Rude. Rude. Yeah, hindsight. Yeah, hindsight. That was perfect entry. Only 100. Only 100 points by entry. Imagine you had 3 pennies. 3 pennies. I can't talk today, guys. 3 minis. $6,000. On a Take Profit Trader Pro account, $6,000 by entry. You're up $20 on the Pro. Let's go. It is rude, Idris. Lost an eval there, entered short on your 3 PAs and realized there was no ATM sign. Had a menu closed in the green. Hey, as long as you're green, though. Exactly, Kenny. Just got to hold. I don't know. This initial balance retest was clean, but, like, man, it just had me spooked. It had me spooked, guys. Still just pushing down without us. Just pushing down without us. We're tapping into previous day high. Yes, lost to 62.42 there. Going for the previous day low here, apparently. Maybe it's marked out down there at 670, area 669. I don't know what those indicators are from. Like, I don't even know. Are those old? I don't trust those. Yeah, Stan, I missed the short. I mean, you know, I was thinking long here. I took a long there, a long here. Then I switched to short. Then I was looking for short here, and then just didn't get it. Funded Futures Network, the BOGO deal's back. I didn't know TechT. I do have a code with them. I do have a code with Funded Futures Network. I think it's Myth. It's either MM or Myth. I don't know. I think both work. 751 is what yours is showing. And see, I don't know why mine's doing that. Like, I don't think these numbers are right. I normally mark this stuff out manually. Yeah, I think we're already below all that. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, because there's the gap. I mean, ES still kind of has quite a ways to go to fill the gap here. 62.23 and ES is at 62.38. I might just not have a funded trade today. I had the order on, and then I just took, I don't know, I got spooked and took it off. Is what it is, you know? We could still have a 50 EMA touch play. Have to have a pretty big push back up to get that, though. Yeah, Predator. It's one of those ones where, like, I don't know, the ES spooked me there. If I wasn't watching the ES, but here's the thing: ES keeps me out of some trades that they end up failing. So, like, I have to take it both ways, right? At the end of the day, not taking a trade and not losing is better than taking a trade and losing. So, I do feel like I missed the winner yesterday, though, and then I may have missed the winner today. We'll see. See if we can find another spot. Holding the 9 EMA there pretty nicely on the way down. A couple touches on it. He was in the trade but went break even fast when ES spiked, so almost got a winner out of my delay, I guess. What up, Sherry? None of us, well, I don't know. I'm speaking for me, myself, and I'm not rich. I'm not rich. Let me look at. See how much the tickets are. I looked already. Today is only 1 second, not the usual 2 second lag. Maybe. We're at the 700 level here. I'm going to try a little bounce here, I think. Try a little bounce play. Off the whole number. So funny. I see these whole numbers work a lot, and I never take them. And then when I take them, it don't seem like they work. Yeah, I mean, I didn't respect the whole number at all. Not at all. Maybe I should wait for the re-push back up to 700 and then take it? Is that what we should do? Is that how you play it? 580 scalp. Let's go. Nice job, John. Dun, dun, dun. I'm going to try it again. All right, I'm in. We got a 1 minute. The reason I moved that up is because we have a 1 minute gap here. I don't think the 1 minute's going to be valid. Should have held you along from 96. Yeah, it would have been good play. I don't like it. That is not the reaction you want. I did enter this on my fundeds, but that's not really the reaction we want there. Oh. Back above this wick at 719. I hated the reaction there, so I'm just going to go ahead and get out. It can go without me if it wants. It's not the type of trade I want to be holding. I don't mind it in like this eval. I'll take it. The buyers are strong, Floki. I mean, with this much momentum, you don't normally see this stop and pull back like that. I mean, we took 15 points of drawdown there. Like I said, I don't mind holding it in this eval, but we can jump back in the eval, but might just lose. It's okay if it does. I mean, I don't mind taking the loss on that eval. Target acquired. BBL. Good luck, everyone. Thanks, Timbo. Camille Hussein, welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for your subscription. You the man. Yeah, just got us there. Is Powell still speaking, Floki? I don't know. Is he still speaking? I'm not sure. That's where I went. I went with my instinct there and took that to break even on the funded accounts because my instinct said that, you know, like you shouldn't stop there. So, again, ES still has room to the downside. We did bounce off the initial balance low there on ES at the 33, 34 area. So, I don't know. That was kind of the first inversion after a big dump, and I typically try to avoid those. We may get a rate cut. I don't know, Floki. I guess we'll see. Is that what he said? This trade technically still hasn't stopped out. It's what the king wants. I'll jump back in on, I don't know. I do think that there is a chance that we still could pop back up. All right. Appreciate you, Jan. Thank you very much for watching. I might take one more stab at the long here. Like something like this. If it comes back down there and gets us, we'll give it a shot. Time to play again with the grown-up stuff done. So funny that ES is pushing here and Nasdaq is pulling back. We'll see what happens. All right, tagged in. Now let's see if it can go. I'm going to go break even when we hit the first target there. I really should take both off at the first target, if we're being honest. Actually, I'm going to do that. I'm going to take them off at the first target. At the 10 points. Not letting it go back red there, even if it bounces without me. Yeah, maybe I should have taken my like 9 points there. 9.25 points. The Max 7 are giving up some gain. So quick bounce showing up as yet. Yeah, no quick bounce. Yeah, we're break even. We're down on this eval, but we're up on everything else. So, I mean, I'm not going to complain. I've been a little bit of little degen action on this eval, to be honest. A little bit of degeneracy going on here. Another manipulation leg lower here. I mean, we may just continue lower again. ES still has not filled the gap, so that is a thing, right? That was the first green candle on the 5 minute in what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 candles. ES gap is 62.30, 62.23. I appreciate you, Predator. Yeah, there's an SMT, but not playing out, right, Lavender? Every time we have an SMT, it just doesn't play out. So I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. No, I mean, I'm looking at 30 minute the hour, and I see the SMT. There's bullish SMT with the ES. I mean, we've swept. Nasdaq swept through all the lows. ES is not. ES certainly stronger. It just means, Nasdaq could continue down here. Maybe that 600's the draw. I don't know. SMT on your OnlyFans. Let's go. Show my boobies. Is that what that stands for? Show my teats. Top of the hour here. New 15, new 5. Right there on that last 1 minute candle. I guess we should just join the shorts. You know? Why I'm still going up? Dang. Oh, yeah, I'm just talking about the top of the gap, Floki. Oh, the 5-day gap is the 5-day are very close to 62.17. I got what you're saying. All right, I'm gonna try it one more time here, guys. I should have probably waited for the pullback, but see if we can hit this one. If we can hit this one, we'll be green on the day. Scalp every RSI 25 up, you get 10 points. Really, Camille? Interesting. The day to FFF account is here. Yeah, yeah. Oh, you're not wrong. Yes, approaching the 42 here. If it rejects this area, then it's just going to go back down. I will buy one more if it retests down here. I'm okay with not getting tagged in, but if we do, we do. The break even here is kind of like this 713 area. That's really like the break even on this play. 712, 713. I could even just take profit there. That is kind of the low-hanging fruit. That would get us back to break even on the day. The ES pops the 42 here. We really go. We get a big candle here. See if the ES can pop it, close above. Thanks, Idris, but haven't played out yet. ES has to pop the 42, then I think we get a big candle. All right, ES is popping the 42. Let's see a burst here. See a little burst. A little burst. Get back into sync. That's not the burst that I was hoping for. Where's the burst? Give me the burst. There we go. A little bit of a burst. So there's my break even. Trail it tight. I didn't drop it yet. Locking in the break-even day there. Now we can say it was a great call. Thank you, Idris. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So we're only up $35. But hey, that's green, right? Green is green. So he is reclaiming the 42 there, squeezing above. This is an interesting spot, guys. We do have a potential 50 touch here. What up, Vince? We do have a potential 50 touch here. Do we have anything going with it? We have kind of a bearish gap above it. Green 124, 124, and 69. Let's go. Big rejection there. I was thinking we might get a 50 touch there, but we did not. Came close. You can see we've not had a 50 touch at all since the cross. So this would be one that would be interesting. We might take it. Let me show you guys how we're doing today so far. You can see this account, we're up $35. We'll call it break even. Oh, oops. And then the Take Private Trader accounts, we took that opening range play today. We're up 640 on one, and then the followers, which was 3 of them, are up $400. Actually, I only checked one of these. Let's see. 390. Let's see if we got much slippage. Oh, that's that one from last night that we smoked. Where's the other 150K at? There it is, 395. So not bad there on those. Took the 15-second opening range play on that. And then with that one trade that was break even there on the fundeds, you know, 20 bucks. That's it. I mean, that's what we've done so far today. Should have traded your Buleys. Yeah. Hit your daily loss limit. Should have stopped while I was ahead. That's tough. Up 300. Let's go. Celebrity Watch. Let's go. Yeah, it looks like we're going for this 600 level. Huge death candle here. ES looks like it's going for that gap fill. Got this wick, our previous day low down here at the 600 level. From a couple of days ago, maybe from Friday, I think. I don't know why this. I want to turn this indicator off. This thing's annoying me. It doesn't have it. What do I have that on at? It's not an indicator, is it? I'm taking that stuff off. It's not doing me well. Scalped another $25 green. Let's go. Nice. All the way down to the 600 now. The short obviously was the play. I mean, we're down 250 points since open. Ish. I've been trying to long all day. I should have just joined the shorts. Why didn't you guys tell me? Why didn't y'all tell me? Why didn't y'all tell me? Rude. You should have said, Methodical, join the shorts. Join the shorts. Not that we've been wrecked. We're fine, right? We're fine. We managed it fine, but like, you know. Yeah. Why didn't you tell me to go short on ES at 10.15? I did, Amelia. I said, go short. Take the short. Nah, I'm just kidding. It does look like ES is going to fill that gap. It really does. It feels like ES wants to fill that gap. Think about shorting down to, I'm going to try it. Try the short down to 600. Awfully low to do it, but if ES pops to 33, I'll get out. Locking some in now for sure. 10 points locked. 15 points locked. Let's go back to the green, 375. Finally took a little short. Finally just shorted. Finally just said, you know what? Let's just short. Let's just short. I was thinking of actually turtle soup in the 650 level. The profit moving so fast, I don't know if it's my phone glitching or what. Tyson, it's moving. So I don't know. It moves, man. It's not your phone. It moves, Tyson. The NQ does not play. Wow, did we leave equal lows here? Nope, off by a tick. You need to bring one more account back to green. Let's go, Copra. Let's get it. I mean, here's the thing. You could. Oh, man, you could turtle suit this. Oh, man, double bottom there. If this pushes back up here, I'm going to take it. I'm going to take this if it pushes back up here. No? There we go. Didn't push up. I wanted to soup that, guys. I wanted to soup that so bad. Crypto don't got nothing to do with the speed. Yeah. Nothing wrong with micros, Tyson. There's absolutely nothing wrong with micros. All right, guys. We got a 1 minute opportunity here. If we get momentum here, this looks pretty good. I don't know that we get it, but we'll see. ES at the overnight low. Yeah, and the pivot point. I do think the draw is still lower here. I do think the draw is still lower. Yeah, Tyson, I tend to agree with you, but I think we can at least get some sort of a pushback up. I probably should have souped this. Here's the thing. If this is in fact a soup and we close above, we should at least see a couple of these swings. And if not, I mean, you're really risking, I guess, 10 or 12 points. So now I would say I don't consider that really a soup. Looks like Matty Matt's smashing those daily payouts. Tradeify doing one time 50% off. Oh, I don't think we'll ever get 50% off from Take profit trader. Maybe. But what kind of turtle? Your favorite is snapper. It doesn't matter. It don't matter. That turtle that you saw on the side of the road that you called a dinosaur. See, you thought that I didn't see that, Pine Tree. You thought that I didn't see that. You thought I didn't see you on the side of the road tickling that turtle. I saw you. I saw you tickling that turtle. He was like turning the turtle upside down. He was like, look, guys, it's a boy. Stuff like that. It's a boy turtle. All right, this is interesting. I'm probably going to take this on an eval. I know. Just before you put it in the trunk, took it home. You had a big pot of boiling water when you got home. You just tossed it in there. Rude. Got to have the sound effect. And then, not only that, guys, if you didn't know, Pine Tree then bottled up that water and sold it on his OnlyFans as his bath water. He did. He certainly did. All right, I'm in. Stop to break even at the wick right here. ES at a key level here. Why does this water smell like turtle tank? Exactly. Nice little pullback in a Thursday ripper. We'll see. Turtles and tortoises. Tortoises. No, I don't. What's the difference? What is the difference? Because I have no idea. All right. We're going to lock some in here too because my daily goal here is $500. And we're right there at it. So. Boom! We hit the daily goal. Let's go. Let's go. $556. Locking it down. Locking it down. What is the difference, Jim? Tell me the difference. What's the difference in a tortoise and a turtle? Because I have no idea. I don't know. Nice job, Jamie. Nice job. That was an A+ setup there, guys. I didn't take it on my fundeds because, like, they've been kind of failing, right? They've been kind of failing. And I do think ES still feels the gap down there at 623. But, you know, I think it's reasonable. Dryland versus aquatic. I have no idea. So I would scale again here because you have no idea what's going to happen in this humongous gap here. You have no idea what's going to happen. There we go. There's the target. Tortoises are the ones you see on the roadway from water. They tend to have taller shells. Oh, okay. I'm sure Pine Tree knows. Pine Tree said one tastes like chicken, one tastes like fish. Is that right, Pine Tree? Sound about right? One tastes like chicken, one tastes like fish. You only shoot for 500 a day in the evaluation. Tyson, this is a MyFunded Futures Starter Plus account, and today's price action has been tough. So yeah, if I can get to 500, so I fill it out day per day, right, Tyson? Today's price action's been tough, so like 500 today feels like a victory, right? Green today feels like a victory, so that's what I'm going for. It just depends day to day. Turtles have fins. Tortoises have feet. Is that right? Wait, hold on. Really? Lavender? That sounds backwards. I have no idea. Do you know what turtle taint smells like? Ask Pine Tree. He's the expert. He's my expert on turtles. He's the expert on turtles. All right, guys, I'm looking for a flight. Let's see here. All right, let's get this. What the heck? Why is it not letting me? Oh. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I was trying to look up the flight and I'm like, why is it not showing me June? Like, why is it not showing me June? Why are the prices so much higher today than they were yesterday? That makes no sense. How many active funded accounts do I have working on payout at a time? I don't know. What do I got? Like 11, 12 right now. I copy trade them all. So we're working on other ones to get funded though. Thank you, Robert. We'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, I don't know if the flights yesterday were like $300. Today they're like more, $550. Guess I should have bought it yesterday. Boom, 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 boom. If you go incognito, you can usually trick it. What happened? Yeah, I stream every day, Camille. Summer season, they do that. Yeah, one day. So, try VPN. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I don't know why it went up so much. I mean, like, they doubled overnight. Rude. Let me go to a different website, because this isn't the one I was on, but I'm too, like, if I've already seen it at a certain price and then you show me a different price, I'm not going to be interested in it. Key West tomorrow. Let's go, Kenny. Nice job. Dodgy about to tennis pants with this IFVG, is he? Oh, shit, guys. I'm about to miss this, all right, I'm short, guys. I'm going to try it. It's a little bit stronger momentum than I like, but I'm going to try it. Come on, you fucker. Come on. Be good to Methodical. Be good to me. Be good to me. She's not going to be good to me. Come on, be good to me. Be good to Methodical. I should have. Yeah, it got me. Did it take me out of one? What am I in? Am I only in one, or was it? No, I was in two. It took me out of one and not the other. So it took me out of one and not the other, which I guess is fine. Ah, well, we ate the loss. How do we get so slipped on those plays, though? All right, down 400 on that. I don't know. I didn't like the momentum. So I did not like the momentum, and I took it anyway, because this is really big momentum headed back towards the 50 EMA, but I took it anyway. So down 400. That's how it goes, right? That's how she goes. We did have a bearish gap here, but we had that 90 level up there. So it might have been better to wait for the 90, because usually at first push into the 90, you kind of get a decent reaction from. So he was also expecting some rejection of the 680 level. I don't know. If I would have taken one, I mean, I don't know. I think that's fine. It is what it is. I don't love the momentum back into that area. I talk about that all the time. And Hines, I mean, if it would have worked, I would have still said the same thing. The momentum's scary. Scary. I do got a few things to take care of today, guys, so I'm going to go ahead and call it there. We are red on the fundeds now. So, not a great way to start it, but it is what it is. Down $400. We'll come back tomorrow, see if we can find a spot to get it back. Kind of, I don't know. I feel indifferent about it. I'm annoyed because I took the initial balance retest off this morning, and that ended up being a winner. And then yesterday I missed the funded trade, so I'm down $400 when I feel like I should probably be green, but that's trading, right? Nothing you can do. If you guys want to help support the channel, please hit the like button, subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. Remember, 40% off of Take Profit Trader. That's going to be a short sale. We don't know when it's going to go away. 40% off trade day. Links in the top of the chat there. I'm going to put the link. The link is also in the Discord. I'll put it in the description of the video as well. And then My Funded Futures 50% off. Bulenox is still, I don't think they did anything yet. 83% off. And then Apex is 80% off. Well, let's see what Bulenox ended up at. Is Bulenox still 83%? Yeah, Bulenox still 83%. So Tradeify, what did Tradeify go to? Anybody know? I know their sale ended last night. What is their current sale? It doesn't say. So I guess Tradeify hasn't announced anything yet. I'm not sure. Oh, 35% off. 35% off all accounts. And that's it. Appreciate you guys watching, and I will be back. Might be back later tonight. We'll see. Make sure I'm out of all these. I'm going to hit flatten there just to make sure. Yeah, one account at 50%. Exactly. Yeah, this is an annoying play because like I kind of thought 90 might have been the better entry, but I didn't. You know, just kind of is what it is. All right, guys. Appreciate you watching, and I will see you next time.